What's up, guys?
What's up, guys? What's up, guys?
I basically did YouTube videos for years without making any money. When I first started, the videos were horrible, and then they slowly got less and less horrible throughout the years.
This was the old Jimmy, the version of MrBeast who gave viewers genuinely thrilling content that kept people glued to YouTube for hours, binge watching every upload and waiting for the next one to drop. A time he was fueled by pure passion, trying to outdo creators like PewDiePie and pushing against T-Series for the #1 spot on the platform. But as his channel grew, he saw how lucrative YouTube was, and once he made it to the top spot he much coveted, everything shifted. The content gradually evolved from passion-driven challenges into a billion-dollar investment with dozens of channels to milk YouTube as much as possible. Soon, his videos came packed with endless brand deals, lengthy advertisements, sponsorships, and merchandise of his business ventures, the likes of Feastables, Beastburger, Lunchly, and dozens of others. What started as a creative grind slowly transitioned into a billion-dollar machine, and a lot of the original fun disappeared in the process. Consequently, due to this sharp shift in his content, a lot of prominent YouTubers have heavily cautioned about it. Big names like Jacksepticeye, PewDiePie, DanTDM, and some of MrBeast's former employees, people who grew alongside him in the old era of YouTube, have openly come forward and outrightly criticized his alleged selfish motives.
Now, Jack, a completely unrelated question. Do you like MrBeast? No. Jack, do you think MrBeast ruined YouTube? Yes. Now, in all honesty, Jack, why? Because it became more about views, money, and popularity than it did about having fun. You just don't think you had fun playing Squid Games? You don't think you had fun riding on yachts? Building wells in Africa? I don't know. If he had fun doing those videos, they'd be longer. We'd see the fun. Ooh.
This was about a year ago, and at the time people called Jacksepticeye bitter for pushing back on MrBeast. But today those clips have aged like cheese left in a lunchbox. When you look at everything that has happened in the last 12 months, especially around the time of that lie detector test, the picture becomes a lot clearer. But before long, MrBeast fired back in response to Jack saying, "So I ruined YouTube because I didn't buy a mansion and sports car and instead reinvested my money into making content focused on doing good and inspiring kids to help people." But Jack had not said anything about MrBeast spending money. He was pointing out real issues that were already showing up across the platform. He had just flagged several serious concerns amongst them. MrBeast leaning heavily into clickbait to squeeze extra views, turning his audience into customers by selling constant products, and manipulating fans with cheap, low-quality products pushed purely for profit, like in the case of Lunchly.
Lunchly versus Lunchables.
With Lunchly, you get double the amount of liquid.
Prime has no sugar added, more electrolytes, and more B vitamins.
Crunch Bar. Whoa. Feastables Crunch
Yeah!
Bar.
Even DanTDM ended up throwing punches at MrBeast after seeing this Lunchly commercial, tweeting that what KSI, Logan Paul, and MrBeast were all doing was pushing products purely for money and selling crap to kids who had no idea. The drama sooner extended when Jacksepticeye circled to back in support of Dan, saying, "If you mess with DanTDM, you mess with all of us." The Lunchly situation got even worse shortly after the product officially launched. The company quickly found itself in a massive scandal after customers reported receiving spoiled food. Videos started circulating online showing mold growing inside sealed Lunchly packages, and the backlash exploded almost instantly.
I think how we're doing the first is the
These are molded. Okay, so these ones are supposed to be good until December, and we just got them from the store. It says used by December 8th, 2024, and today's date is October 16th. So these are supposed to be good for like another 2 months. This is molded. That's mold. This is not safe, especially like kids that are so young. They may not know what mold looks like, so they might just eat it.
And there's mold.
Why is there mold in the Lunchly?
Oh my god, it's actually disgusting.
Epic ingredients. This is mold in the cheese, and this is really unhealthy. You should not eat mold. I don't know if this is an issue in their recipe development or packaging. I think it's a packaging issue. The sealant here feels really cheap, like whatever is holding this on the top. It is not vacuum tight. I'm gonna make these pizzas anyways.
People weren't just annoyed that the product was low quality, they were also angry that something marketed as safe and kid-friendly turned out to be genuinely unsafe. And it didn't take long for PewDiePie to join Jacksepticeye's side. After the spoiled Lunchly products went viral, he criticized KSI and MrBeast for promoting something something unsafe to an audience that didn't know any better.
Opinion on Lunchly. Yeah, I only found out about it yesterday. Like, you can tell none of them are parents. Because you should not feed your kids that garbage. Like, what the fuck? Like, that meal is so tiny. It looks like it's enough for Björn, maybe. And he's 1.5 years. Like, no. Who's it for? I don't get it. Is it a snack? Is it a meal? Very confused by it.
To him, it wasn't just a bad sponsorship, it was irresponsible. However, PewDiePie didn't stop there. He continued calling out what he saw as the real problem behind MrBeast's content. That Jimmy had turned YouTube into something corporate, soulless, and driven by mass production. He pointed out how the videos were no longer built on raw creativity, but on endless funding, huge production teams, writers, editors, animators, and business executives. Something ambiguous for the younger generation who still have convenient YouTube dreams.
Over a span of a decade. A lot of people are very short-term sighted, but as long as you're innovating, adapting, reinvesting, I think if you do it intelligently.
Imagine like you're on 9 years, still no one gives a about your channel, and you're like, 1 more year. Here we go. One more year. Here we go.
But MrBeast told me I gotta innovate and I gotta be intelligent. Oh, my life has passed before me. I'm gonna die alone.
I'm so close. 1 more year.
We're so close.
PewDiePie's era was chaotic, random, and human. He could scream at a barrel in Amnesia, play Happy Wheels, or make a dumb meme review, and it would still pull millions. It was never about creating the perfect video. It was about having a personality that felt real. That was old YouTube. But when you compare it to the MrBeast era, where his videos are cinematic, flawless, and perfectly optimized, you get the bigger picture. Every thumbnail, every frame, and every second is engineered for maximum retention to the point where it doesn't even feel like YouTube anymore. It feels like a TV show. And the irony is hard to ignore. MrBeast, the same creator who once fought for regular YouTubers to thrive, ended up building a system where only massive corporations, huge budgets, and full production teams can compete. But KSI and Logan Paul didn't take any of this criticism well. Instead of addressing the points being made, they clapped back immediately, giving emotional and dismal responses, which only made the entire situation look worse.
It's because people just hate us.
That's it. People just hate us. And I've come to realize now in my adult life that hate really is just a feeling of one's own inadequacy. You're dissatisfied with your life, you're unhappy, you're angry because your wife left you, or you suck. You might as well go hate on a cracker stack.
All this did nothing but worsen the reputation of MrBeast's products. Because on top of the Lunchly scandal, the Beastburger, the MrBeast AI thumbnail tool, and even Beastland all went down in scandals. Beastburger was the first major hit to his brand, turning what he thought as a genius idea into a disaster right from the launching.
I opened up the world's first free restaurant. And if that wasn't enough, I also paid people to eat at my restaurant.
Money for you, money for you, money for you. You better come get a Beastburger.
It didn't take long for customers to start posting proof of what was really going on behind the scenes. Photos began circulating of undercooked chicken, moldy buns, and meals that looked completely unsafe to eat. People uploaded videos showing soggy burgers, cold fries thrown loosely into bags, boxes leaking grease, and food that looked like it was put together by people with zero training.
I'm gonna take one more bite just to give him another chance. Oh, no, that's just disgusting. The meat has like a weird aftertaste. Like it almost kind of tastes like sausage.
These onions are raw. These are not caramelized onions. I feel deceived and I'm no longer as excited as I was before I opened this, but I'm still gonna eat them and hope that they're delicious.
Once things became impossible to ignore, Jimmy took legal action. He sued Virtual Dining Concepts, the company that he had partnered with, accusing them of damaging his reputation and delivering a product that didn't meet basic quality standards. From there, the Beastburger died off into a legal circus situation with both sides fighting to shift the blame as the controversy continued to grow. Fast forward to the future, the tension between MrBeast and Jacksepticeye didn't disappear. It continued even when MrBeast launched his AI thumbnail tool, a service meant to help creators generate thumbnails quickly without needing professional or Photoshop skills. And in this case, MrBeast had used Jack's logo in the promo without consent. If you remember quite well, this was how the promo went.
There's a new way to make professional-looking viral thumbnails with zero Photoshop experience. And the best part is, this new method works in every niche.
Jack would later tweet in concern of his logo being used, a situation that made the internet enraged towards Jimmy. The AI tool got massive massive backlash to the point that he had to take it down.
How's it going, guys? A week ago, I launched an AI thumbnail tool to help small creators make better thumbnails, and I thought people were going to be pretty excited about it, but I definitely missed the mark. If you open up Twitter, you know what I'm talking about. And so I read all your guys' feedback, and I've been thinking a lot about it. And so we just enacted some changes that I think you guys will find positive. And so going forward, there is no AI thumbnail tool. Anyone from now on that signs up for ViewStats Pro, there will not be the AI thumbnail tool. It just doesn't exist. We pulled it down.
Jack taking hits on MrBeast ended up opening the door for a lot of other creators to step in. Since then, more and more people have come forward exposing MrBeast's scandals and business decisions. And honestly, this has been one of the biggest reasons why his reputation has taken such a heavy hit over the last 3 years. Let me know your thoughts on the situation in the comments below, whether you think MrBeast is actually a terrible guy or if social media is just accusing blindly. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you in the next one.